Well, last time I sort of trapped myself next to a Snapjaw fort. So this should be interesting. I'll note that Snapjaw forts are basically something that can sort of spawn out in the overmap. They're basically sort of like little encampments with like Snapjaws in them. And usually they have one powerful Snapjaw unique type of boss character in them, so that could get a little bit troublesome to fight, but whatever. We'll do what I can. Alright, so yes, I'm very trapped here. Also, like, dig through the wall over here or something. And apparently there's like, a whole lot of, Snapjaw fencing here to go through, so that'll be fun. Basically, the Snapjaws have, like, a lot of, like, fencing around their fort. There's a bunch of hunters. Oh, I spotted hunting whip. That's nice. Fungal spores everywhere, apparently. Over there is a shotgunner, by the way, so he'll be fun to fight. And there is the unique. So basically, there will be like a unique in these like Snapjaw force. This guy here is basically Balfossurier Ago, the Fleetfoot Snapjaw Bearbaiter. And he's basically a Swarm Alpha, so as long as basically other Swarms are next to him, they get bonuses. If I kill him, I'll be basically liked more by the second Baltafium clan. The village is a Tarappa. And I'll be liked by newly sentient beings. This guy is basically wearing stellar armor, antlers, bite, bronze, short sword, bronze dagger, leather, moccasins. Now, something I actually want to do here, I possibly want to try to like grab this guy into my like, as like a friend. There's that boar dead. Okay, this guy's coming right up to me. This is where I want to basically use Beguiled Creature possibly to save my ass because... Oh, that's... Yeah, you can actually, like, get these guys on your side, these, like, uniques. And this guy's now on my side, and, I'll be able to show off what he's all about in a moment when we basically get to him. Now this guy, by the way, he's going to be, like, very beefy. Ow. Alright, let's take this guy's stuff. And then we'll go inside the little loot area here. And we fortunately got overburned again because, that is something to worry about, but whatever. Let's see here. I want to drop this for now and these. I'll come back to loot this stuff in a moment, but we're just going to go find my friend. He's currently fine. He's got itchy skin, so he ran through, crap. Fungal spore crap somewhere. Did I run through fungal blah? Yeah, I got itchy skin. If you get itchy skin, then like it's not good because they're basically fungal spores on you. Anyhow, let's talk to my guy here. We're just going to talk to this guy. But we can actually begin a ritual of like these guys to try and like get your likeness with the snapshots up if you want. If you feel like you begin like their leaders. But so let's trade with this guy. I want to get rid of like stuff that's basically heavy that I want to sell off somewhere. Oh, this guy's apparently got a copper nugget and a filled energy relay on him. So there's that. There's a corrupted banana here for some reason. Wonder what a corrupted banana could be. Get rid of this stuff. Oh, there's a stereo pump shotgun. That's nice. There we go. Offer a bunch of that stuff. And yeah, all these fungal spores are going to be an issue in here because they just are. But I want to loot I can here, so why not? We'll just grab it. Oops, I took the snapshot corpse. We don't want that. And of course we go over here to this chest and there'll be stuff in the chest. There's a hunter. Mumble Mouth. Okay, so yeah, there's a good chance I might be getting Mumble Mouth. That's basically one of the fungal things. I'll note that this thing, the brewing J puff is part of the reason getting like covered with spores. If I go to my character here, I probably have. I just have one itchy skin. That's fine, I guess. Okay, let's live and trade and all that. There's something nice. Sounds of river wives. And let's look at this. I think I already had that one, but whatever. Always good to look at the engraved items and painted items and everything else. There we go. More history to learn. Oops. Bit more problems with us. More fungal spores, because why not? It's kind of annoying, because I want to basically grab the honey. But it's brewing Rosepuff apparently doesn't want to do that, so walk over here, grab the honey I can. Basically, by the way, there's sometimes you'll find these mushrooms that we've honey or we've asphalt. We're just grabbing all the honey because it's around and I can, get money for it. I'm already, itchy skin, so, whatever. I should note, by the way, that all the spots around the honey mushroom here, they'll have, honey if there's, walls there, so. It's in my interest, basically, to hit these walls. Although, by the way, honey is basically useful for medicinal purposes in this game, I think it is. Someone has some glow crust on him, apparently. Oops. Walking by mushrooms. Walking by mushrooms. Again, I don't really care at this point. We've already basically crossed into a mushroom, so it's not a big issue. By the way, these guys are dropping steel because we're at the point where we're far enough away that they're dropping steel compared to where, like, you know, the enemies basically are. Cool, I regained my bearings. So if I go back to the upper map here, walk basically over here. Now, I'll note by the way my skin itches. If I go to like my character at this point, okay, so at some point, basically, one of my equipment stuff is going to basically change to like a mutation for like the mushroom spores basically growing on it, so I'll have a mushroom colony. But that's yet to happen, so a little bit later for that, I guess. Which is fine. Okay, let's trade my wandering kobold friend here. Yeah, it's fine to take all this stuff, I think. We're probably getting better stuff, this little snapjaw guy here. Oh, this guy has yet to reload his stuff, so... Well, I could get a backpack, I guess, so there's that. But I'm gonna have to basically trade for items basically here, so... That's apparently a grenade, that corrupted banana. Alright, so basically I've got that much money basically on top of me here. Can pick this up. Unfortunately, Merchant doesn't have a whole lot basically worth buying over here, so... Probably won't be selling all this stuff here at first for a moment. I do want that backpack though, I will say that, so... We'll buy that at least. Right now I'm basically going to go through the stuff that's basically... I guess the bronze daggers are probably worth the least, but... What am I offering to this guy? Oh, this is the bows. This my bows are worth that much apparently. Yeah, bows aren't exactly cheap, by the way, if like you get like up to it, so... We'll do that. Offers bloody hand axe here, and... Take those arrows off. It's all about balance, basically, selling stuff. That's good enough balance. Let's just trade this stuff back to my guest since he doesn't have room, the merchant. Yeah, we're probably at that point where I really should just, like, just ignore stuff like bronze and stuff here, for example. Because it's not that useful. And, I don't, basically if I try and sell everything and anything to the merchants, they're not going to have money for it. Because there is a limit to how much they basically have. Now, I'll note, by the way, if I press, like, dominate on this, like, unique guy here I've got. Note that he's basically got 110, 114 HP, and if I go into his character profile himself, this guy actually has a lot more balanced stats, and this guy's only like level 2 at this moment. He actually leveled up, like, during like the little encounter of snapdraws there. But this guy, basically, he's not that strong, and already he's basically got fairly high stats and lots of HP. That's the nice thing with the uniques, but basically like enhanced like super characters. And look at this guy's mutations. He's got night vision, antlers, and heightened smell. So with heightened smell, he can basically does level 1 stuff. Basically, some of these mutations, they don't have like actual things they do, but whatever. He's got antlers. Basically, with antlers, he has a chance to gore his opponents on attack, basically causing bleeding. He can't wear helmets or anything, but he does have, like, increased population of antelopes and goat folk. If the next level will basically give him an armor value point, so that's pretty nice. I'll eventually be able to get that guy's skills if I want to. Okay, let's go to his equipment. Basically, right now he's wearing studded armor. He's got antlers and all his other stuff. He's also got he's got bite here. Basically, bite is the thing that, like, the snapdraws can do normally. So this guy can actually bite people for 1d4. It's an axe attack, apparently. And because, like, I've been giving him gear, he's basically, well equipped with lots of stuff here. He's got a sturdy pump shotgun. He's got the sandals of the river wives. We're going to put on an island backpack here, so basically he can, carry around a little bit more loot. I'm tempted to give this guy a whole lot of, like, shotgun shells just so he can, like, pump stuff with the pump shotgun, but I'll note that it's very dangerous because the pump shotgun is, like, a sort of spread weapon. It's possible he could hit me in the spread if I'm not careful. It is possible friendly fire, I think, in this game, so I prefer not to do that. I'm going to take this from him so he doesn't decide to put on. This guy, of course, doesn't have anything really special. He's got $62 though, so there's that. Let's just sell off some basic stuff here. Alright, well, what to do? We made it back here alright, which is, nice. But where to go at this point? I don't really have a lot of places to sell stuff as a thing, so could go up there, see these guys, basically if they have, like, the option to restock their caravan or not. Oh, this guy's restocked, that's nice. Or maybe he just had money left over. Let's take all the stuff and sell it, I guess. Or at least most of it. Take the bronze stuff, at least, in the short bow. I might give the little guy this, the sniper rifle. That could be useful to give him. Let's give him a torch. I apparently have a little bit of space left to buy other stuff. What has he got here? He's got chain gauntlets, I could buy chain gauntlets for my guy, so I might as well try buying those. I don't think because he's got like the bite, he can't like get like the mask or anything for his face or the spectacles because obviously his thing prevents it. I might get that, put it on the Snapjaw. Let's take those off. There, that's good enough. We'll offer that to start. There we go. We'll trade this guy again. I'm going to basically trade the chain gauntlets and the pistol to him. And we'll sell all this stuff if I can, because I think there's room for it. Let's give him 100 or so lead slugs, I guess. Or 80 is fine for now, I guess. Trade this, I'll basically sell off this stuff. Can I get just a little bit more? Nope, not with that. Oh well, if I can't get perfect, it's not a big loss for like money at this point because, we're at that point where like money's like, stupidly, whatever. So I'm just gonna sell that stuff and get, a net loss for my rounding there. Alright, this guy basically, I can go into his inventory and give him some more stuff. On his hands, basically this guy can actually like put on gloves, so... Well, he's got the love. He's got this thing, so this thing gives him strength from repetition of dogs. That's okay, but well, it's actually not bad for this guy to get strength because I think he's actually got like well, he's got a little bit of strength, but this guy actually has a lot of ego for an enemy, which is interesting. Because usually eagles like to use to like prevent like what I did to him with killing him in the first place, make him go on my side. Yeah, I'd rather like take these off and put on the chain gaunts, I think. I may want to put on something better than that stud layer armor at some point, but for now it's fine. He's got the pistol. I'm good with him having the pistol. He's reloaded it too. And let's just go break. We're going to trade him. Now, something I actually should probably do first. I actually want to like look at this stuff, see what it is. Let's see what the corrupted bandit is, I guess. So, this elegant fruits bulbous gross broad with toxic alluvia eager to be birthed into the world. Alright, well I have no idea what that does, but it's already identified. This stuff, however, isn't identified, so I'll have to go to Grimly to see what that's all about. I actually want to make sure those things get identified, those like trinkets, because trinkets are usually very valuable in this game, by the way. We'll sell that. That's fine. But yeah, I'll go over here, I'll talk to Grimly about getting my stuff identified. So, what's this? Yes, there's a basic combustion cell, that's what I wanted to identify, and there is a desalination pellet. Alright, so these items, basically these trinkets, these are actually very powerful trinkets. This first one here, the desalination pellet. A chalky white pellet with the letters HX inscribed in Team script. This will actually be used to like decontaminate water or do other like medicinal stuff. You can actually like go and like drop this in slime, for example, to make gel and other stuff that's very important in this game. So that's good to find a desalination pellet. The oil for this combustion cell is actually also pretty important. This thing is used to like basically like do like powered stuff. And like my like freezing hammers and stuff like that. I can also put it inside the dropper recoiler thing. Let's just sell this. I don't really care about the corrupted banana, I don't think. Or you know what? I have no idea what corrupted banana does, but let's just see what it does if I equip it and it's throw it at someone's face. We'll see what it does. I still have itchy skin. Alright, I want to eat something, so let's do that. Now, I don't want to make this episode too boring, and I realized that a couple of the episodes back there were like, the flooded, tunnels were kind of boring. But I do want to go back in there because there's actually a door to the underground somewhere in there, and that might be interesting to like explore maybe for you guys, so why not? Let's go to that thing. Oh, you can contracted rumble mouth on your right hand. So, rumble mouth is basically going to take up one of my like inventory slots. Yeah, my right hand right there. That's actually really bad to have it right there. Basically, the rumble mouth, if I look at dozens of teeny mouths tessellate the infected skin, their moist lips pursing in asynchronicity and panting out prattle. Every so often, the Kanafi harmonizes in essential speech. So basically, this thing will let me like I guess hit stuff, but it basically gives me like problems with like some other stuff as well. More to the problem though, it's actually on my like hand, which is actually not a good place for it because I now have to basically put my folding hammer on my like left hand there. I'm gonna put my glow spear in my front weapon slot, but oh, okay. I thought for I guess I fixed that. It used to be you could have like the glow spear in your front weapons and you could like use it as a light source, but they fixed it, I guess, so that you can't do that anymore. So I've got an issue where I can't actually like navigate around too easy because I already sold the miner's helmet, and I can't use my like hand anymore because like Mololaf is there. This is where a floating glow spear would be really great to have because then I can use that to like look around, but oh well. I guess what we're going to do now is basically show you off how to cure fungal infections that happen to you that you don't want. By the way, if I go to my, like, guy here, this guy has yet to get his, like, infection, but at some point he'll basically have the same thing happen where he'll have some infection happen and, like, he won't be able to do stuff. So we're going to go back to the village out here in the jungle. You know some ruins. Alright, this is very dangerous, but we're going to basically try and discover some ruins. And I can't see anything because it's basically dark and, it's dark. You know what, we're actually going to come back here. One of the things is that, like, when you're on a map like this, you can actually, like, make notes of stuff. The mouths in your skin begin to mumble coherently, revealing the wisdom of the trillion microbes. The location of Snapshot, who wields Stop Felon. So apparently there's a Snapshot here wielding some special item. That's good to know. I might go back there at some point, but let's just go here. I'll know if you can come here to this village of like Kyokia, I guess we'll call it. You can actually like talk to the mayor. You can actually buy from this guy if you want to, and something he's trading to you. He'll trade something called the Corpus Coleus, and this thing is basically going to give you some interesting like well, it's basically going to give you some insight on like how to get rid of like the crap on your like hands and such, or in my hands and such. So we're going to offer for this. At some point, I'll learn a little bit about this, but whatever. So the Corpus Coleus, I guess we'll basically call it. It'll basically like tell you about how to cure like affliction and stuff like that. If you go to like the last page, so the treatment regime for all fungal infections is the same. First, an antifungal cream must be concocted from gel. So desalinated slime. That's where I basically have to like find some slime, desalinate it, and then I'll be able to get some gel. And asphalt. So I have to get some asphalt and some desalinated slime. So interesting, we need the asphalt for something. The patient then consumes a raw nullworm corpse to stimulate intense immunity. So I have to consume a raw nullworm corpse for treatment. And then within 2 hours of ingesting the corpse, use a spray bottle to apply 1 gram of concoction to the infected skin. So I basically have to find a whole lot of items basically to get rid of this. I'm not sure we'll be able to do it with like my character, but we'll try. I have to go find some asphalt. There was some asphalt I dropped somewhere if I can remember it, but where it is I can't remember. Slime isn't too hard to find, and basically the spray ball isn't too hard to find either. Now, note by the way, it's always random by the way what you'll have to find for it, so you should bear that in mind. The snap-drive wheels stop sealing is over there apparently. Yeah, there was the asphalt weep over there. I should have left that asphalt there, but oh well. And alright, the mouse in the skin basically tells you a little bit of stuff. Deep in the wilds of a scientist district of Tubia, Belford first stumbled upon a clan of antelopes performing a secret ritual. Because of his reputation for murdering someone with a diary of jewels, they accepted him to their fold and taught him their secrets. Yeah, basically Mama will actually teach you stuff, by the way, but it comes at a cost. By the way, this stuff here is slime. The stuff on the ground. So we'll put some slime into one of my containers. I don't need that much slime. Let's grab like 10 or so. Now, where was the asphalt? I want to find the asphalt mushroom because it's possible I could, extract more of a destroy like walls and stuff around it as like I did like the hunted one. So. Where is it? Thought it was on this side of the map, but I could be wrong. Yeah, you can see like the corpses with all their like special things on them. All right, apparently it's sunrise or whatever. There's actually no enemies here, so it actually makes sense for me to go in here and like just take off my carbide folding hammer and put on the glow spear so I can look around. I wouldn't do this at night, but I could do it now easily enough. You know, I'm tempted to go into like, you know, my videos to do a quick look and see where I might find the mushroom. I think it was over here somewhere. Where exactly, I can't remember. Alright, at this point it's wasting time, you know, just trying to find this thing, but oh well. If I ever get a chance, I'll basically try and get that, but you know, for now what I'll do, I'm just gonna head off to basically this place all the way up over, like, you know, here. The 6-day stilt, that's basically the thing like the cultist here told me about. Up there you can buy spray bottles, so we're gonna try going all the way up there, I guess. We'll probably get lost in the way. But we found someone here who can... Oh, no, wait, nope. Standing taller than a snapshot and 3 times as wide, the blossoms of the feral lava resemble a bundle of freshly severed saltback tongues. Its bouquet can only be described as a sweaty animal, and its flabby leaves stand poised and ready to bludgeon anyone who dares to get close. Several thorny rhizomes, pods, pulse near its base like a collection of eager children. Basically got a plant here. It explodes, by the way, if you didn't know. This guy's fine, but you know, that hurt the fight for sure. By the way, this guy's actually, you know, firing his pistol and stuff. That's why I keep getting experience, you know, randomly. Ooh, here's something very dangerous: the chitinous puma. The top muscles on its wildcat are sheathed in interlocking maze plates of chitin. It's basically equipped with an armor claw and armor claw. This guy is actually something that can spawn very close to Joppa sometimes, and it's very possible to get killed by these early on if you're not careful. And even now, it's pretty damn powerful for the fight, so... You know what I'm doing? I'm actually using the Ghost Spear to fight rather than, you know... this. And that actually hurt me a lot, so let's do that. Cool, my guy actually gained some experience there. The Bloody Boar, or this guy's fighting over there in the, you know, the west here apparently. By the way, over here we got Crumbling. A diminutive metallic man-child, their awkward gait betrays them as an automation manufactured by the Barafumites, for their eyes are eerily lifelike. So yeah, basically got like, you know, a robot over here. Let's go fight the Taurus here. Oh, I think I ran out of my ammo on my snapshot there. That's the only problem with like giving these guys ammo, they'll like run out eventually. There's some sap. There's an ice frog. He gulps and shivers tufts of his off-rhyme tarp nostrils, so... He doesn't really take a lot of damage from freezing, as you can probably guess. I need your help. There we go, killed that guy. Now, that's why I like killing all this stuff out here, is it's going to give lots of experience for my Snapjaw. Alright, you know what? I can actually show you off something. If you use, like, you know, your rest abilities, you can rest until morning with, like, you know, control. Now we can actually see a little bit, because, like, you know, we wait for the sun to come back up. One of the benefits of being in the overworld, you can actually, like, you know, wait for the sun. That is something you can do. Ooh. Apparently that guy had his stuff get rusted. And cool, he leveled up again. Alright, it gives me a nice little like place to come back to if I need to. Diplomacy droid is over there. It's hostile though. Sometimes you'll find things that like aren't hostile like droid wise, but you know. It looks like good experience over here. Stop bleeding. Mr. Horn, you know. By the way, here's a ray cat out in the wild. Fortunately, it's not, you know. So if I can, you know, you can only like talk to sentient things basically to like get your. A Sci-FI bear is over here, apparently. There we go. That was all painful, but whatever. Oh, he had another rusting event happen to him. Yeah, it's the only bad thing about, like, you know, some of the AI and some things, like, this guy will actually go after, like, you know, the cut sets basically kill him, and, you know, basically all his equipment will get rusty constantly. There we go, a bit more levels for my guy here. Oh, what that's all from. Alright, you know what? This is a good time to jump into this guy here and see what he's got. But yeah, basically his semi-automatic pistol is empty. But if I look at this guy here, there you can see he's basically had a bunch of stuff get rusted on him. Oh, look at that, he got himself a fickle gill on his body, so there's another mutation thing. Teeny swarm motes flutter down to fleshy gills that twitch on his serrated skin, trapped inside are another 1,000 spores waiting to be jostled free. So there's like another like mutation. It actually gives him a little bit of armor at least, so it's not a bad one, but could be better. And yeah, he ran out of ammo, which is why basically he's like, not able to like, fire his gun at like the cutscenes anymore. He does have mutation points though. I can like buy stuff. Let's buy this. And let's get ourselves a new mutation on this guy. I can get him domination so he could do the same thing I could, but alright, this is actually not that great, this stuff for this guy here. So Psychometry is good for players because it basically lets you like, identify histories of like, artifacts. And it's good for tinkerers, but it's not so great if you're not going for that type of thing. Let's go for this, I guess. Let him like detect stuff around him. Why not? I'll get him tactics here. Let's get him charge. The thing about this like Snapdraw is that he's not very capable of a lot of stuff, but he's decent enough at least. Give him that stuff at least to start him off. I'll note that basically right now he's level 6 because he's leveling off easily, this guy. There's some bones there. I'm still lost here. It's kind of annoying. Oh, there's something dangerous. A rifle turret. You flinch away as a projectile whizzes by you. Nice, got a lot of like, stuff for that. Be very careful when you see walls out in the middle of nowhere because it could be like, Fulcrete. Fulcrete is basically like, this advanced metal of like a past, like, civilization. What's that thing over there? That looks like a forge, by the way. Basically, forges are like, stars. Yeah, it's a forge. There's some ingots here. Ingots are good for selling, so that's nice to find. And he's sprinting, this guy, for some reason. There's a skunk here. Interesting how I can like, see this guy running around doing stuff. We're gonna rest till morning and come back. Now, one of the problems with like getting out in the wilderness is that you could basically take a long time running around. We just ran into asphalt. Of all things to come across, I'm actually quite happy to find asphalt of all things, so hooray. You just killed something, but okay. Hey, level 12 for me. Yes, we just found some asphalt. I can go into my thing here. I, of course, need asphalt for my like cure of like, mushroom, cause fungi sickness. I just remember something. When I got this oil here, I can actually drop this oil into the trinket. If I pour it into another container, I drop this into a combustion cell and then like, makes room in this bottle here. I was going to drop that because apparently it's not owned by me. I'm not going to worry about it. Let's pour this into another container. There we go. We're going to fill this with 10 asphalt. There. If I go to my inventory now, you'll basically see that I've got 10 asphalt and 10 slime. So I'll note, by the way, if I go into like the desalination pills, I guess, here, and if I use this onto the slime, I'll actually get like, you know, desalinated slime from that. Don't know why the case fire's out on the surface here, but okay. Not going to complain. Oh, of all things to find, there's a goat folk out here. This is not usually something I find, like, you know, running around in the flower fields, but okay. A braid of roasted frog skin stretches taut over his swollen pectorals and fastens a satchel to his hip. His hooves are stained with naphtali blood. Spittle flies from his beating mouth into a tuft of hair beneath his chin. So this is a goat folk guy here. Antlers make it a little more popular with them, but as you can see, these guys are actually usually equipped with very powerful items. So this guy actually has, by nature, horns, carbide longsword, carbide hammer, a steel plate mail. He's not something I want to basically, you know, take lightly. I just killed him easily enough, I guess. Let's trade my guy here because, you know, he actually lost his weapons, so giving him a hammer and a longsword would help him out, you know, greatly. Steel buckler would help him out too. I'll give him other stuff as well, I guess. Let's give him this stem. That's stem. We'll give him a steel plate mill, or actually, he can't put on steel plate mill. He's not able to, is he? We won't worry about that steel plate mill. I'll worry about it myself, I guess. So we'll give him all that, my guy. Let's go to my character. So chainmail is basically like, you know, it's good, but this steel plate mill is a lot better. It weighs 60 pounds though, so I gotta watch out for that, but it's good. Steel plate mill is like good for, you know, defense. Kill that skunk. Oh, you can actually like try and pat like straight, you know, break cats in the wild if you want to. Albino ape. Oh, there's a bear over there, or was a bear rather. Alright, well, I found some ashfall of all things. I didn't expect to find that. You know, this episode's actually gone on for a little bit. I'm just sort of like wandering out here in the middle of nowhere. I'll basically keep wandering toward the you know, the 6-day stilt, and then we'll go from there, I guess. So let's save and quit here. I'm not dead yet, so that's kind of a, you know, good thing to see. Let's see how far I go.